This is Mississippi Matters in partnership with the United Way of the Capital Area.
Welcome back, everyone. We've been talking about the racial climate in America and how it's impacting people here in Mississippi and across the country. Our guests today are Derrick Johnson, the president and CEO of the NAACP, Dr. Ira Murray, the president and CEO of the United Way of the Capital Area, and Dr. Reverend Jason Coker with Cooperative Baptist Fellowship of Mississippi. Now, Dr. Murray, we want to start with you with your final thoughts.
Yes, so again, I want to thank WAPT for creating this platform for this conversation. What we really hope in this series is that we're able to spark not only thought-provoking conversation, but action. We want to really dig deeply into the issue of systemic racism, how it's impacting different aspects of our society, and what we can really do as a community to really address them. You know, the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, who's been very helpful in helping us to get this established, did a study, and they found that if we reduce the racial equity gap in wealth in Mississippi, we could have $30 to $50 billion of economic activity. That's the kind of impact we want to have, and that's what I hope this series is able to accomplish.
All right, Mr. Johnson, your closing thoughts for our viewers.
All right, thank you for the opportunity. Mississippi, we are at a juncture. We have to decide what type of state we're going to be, one that continues to look in the past or one that's ready to look in the future. And action is more than conversations. Action is more than praying together and breaking bread together. Action is actually changing public policy. And that public policy needs to take into account the structural damage you've done to many of this in the state. And how people look at Mississippians outside of the state should be considered. We're not seen as a state that's progressive, but we can be. We're not seen as a state that's been kind to our neighbors, but we can be. We're not a state that's viewed upon by our neighboring states, by corporate America, as a state that can really innovate and walk into a future, but we can be. And we start by doing basic stuff, and that's in public policy. That's not in words, not in statements, it's actually in actual deeds. So we look forward to walking into the future, but if we continue to look at heritage that's not our heritage, that if we continue to try to revisit history that's not true history, we will never be the state that we could be.
And quickly, we have a few seconds left. Reverend Coker.
Well, I would just appeal to all our constituents, especially Christians, Baptist Christians in the state of Mississippi. When Jesus was asked what the greatest commandment was in the entire Bible, he said, love God and love your neighbor. And I appeal to white Christians to love their neighbors and take Jesus' words to heart. Love your neighbors as yourself, and we will have a different state.
Thank you so much to our guest. Join us here at each Sunday at 11:35.